Alright guys, so I'm back on YouTube. I'm doing a weekly podcast on this channel. It's going to be mainly on mental health, self-development, spirituality and philosophy. So if you're interested, make sure you subscribe because I'm going to bring them out every week. I've already got 2 pre-recorded, ready to go. So yeah, I'm back on YouTube and I've missed YouTube a bit. I've missed this format. And I feel like with YouTube, compared to TikTok and Instagram, you can go into things a bit more deeply. You can go into concepts or ideas and really go into the detail. But yeah, I want to start doing some videos on YouTube again. I'm going to do the podcast, but I'm also going to just sit in front of the camera and talk and see what comes to mind, because I feel like I have a lot of thoughts that I don't always write down or I don't speak about, and then they slip my mind. I'm like, oh damn, that's annoying, that slipped my mind. But today's theme, I just want to talk about reinventing yourself. And I think I've felt that sometimes I felt stuck, stuck in my identity. And I know there's part of me that doesn't serve me about myself. And it's hard to let go of it. But I've noticed when you hold on to things really tightly, say if you hold a pen really tightly, if I clutch this for 5 minutes, it's going to start to hurt. And that's the same with our identity, especially parts of our identity that doesn't serve us or that holds us back. It's going to lead to a cramp in our hand and it's going to start causing problems. And I'd say to someone who's struggling to let go of something, let go of part of their identity, just try and just let go. Step into that new version of yourself. I know it's hard, I know it's unfamiliar, and I think that's what makes it scary. I think it's the unfamiliarity of the future and of our new identity. And we're worried other people are going to judge us for being different, acting differently. And it might shock some people, and we care, we're very sensitive to how other people will respond. But there's plenty of things that we should let go of, like old bark on a tree. It just needs to come off. And I'd say if you're scared, then I just to take the jump and then figure it out when you're falling. Build a bridge in the air while you're falling, because the best part of yourself is when you're not having to try. That's when you're at your best. It's when you don't have to change your image or trying to appear a certain way for some people. You just appear the way you are. And I think part of me as well is I've always been quite kind of restrained from dancing, for example. I thought I don't want to dance because I look silly or stupid. And I've started doing some dancing videos on TikTok, and I've realised that fine, why am I scared of dancing? It's cool to just, loosen your shoulders and, get into the groove. But before I stopped myself doing it because I was thinking people are going to think he's an idiot or he's crazy. But letting go of that has felt really liberating for me. And I'm not going to turn my TikTok into a dance TikTok. That's not my intention. But for me, that was a big step. And it is a jump into the unknown, and you have to jump. You can't think, because your mind will try to protect you. It's very overprotective, and it will stop you taking that risk or that perceived risk of stepping into the new you or adopting a new trait or, trying something new. It's always going to there's always going to be resistance there. But what I'd say is that embrace that resistance, because if there was no resistance, it wouldn't feel rewarding. It wouldn't feel like you've achieved anything. But when you really overcome an insecurity or a fear and you do it anyway, you feel the fear and do it anyway, it's an amazing feeling. And you should welcome that challenge to become a new version of yourself, because it's going to feel amazing, and it's so much more comfortable when you feel like you can be yourself and you can be authentic and you can show the world who you really are, because we all are behind a mask at times and we're all really good actors. But the more we step into who we truly are, the more we step into the version of ourselves that we like, the more we present that to the world, the more we're going to attract good energy, because people can sense authenticity. People can sense when someone is being fake. So I think we're scared to reveal to other people our true selves, because just in case they reject us. And I feel like I think maybe our subconscious logic is, if we present a false version of ourselves, then if it's rejected, it's not soul crushing, because we're presenting a version of ourselves that's not authentic. So it doesn't matter if we get rejected. And I think when we're scared of being authentic, because if someone truly rejects us, then they don't like who we are at the core. But there's always going to be people who don't like you. And I think it's an act of courage to be yourself, especially in the public eye. Because you're putting yourself out there, and not everyone's going to like you. Some people will take a look at you and think that person, their character, their proclivities, their demeanour is just, it doesn't sit well with me, it doesn't resonate with me, and that's fine. But when you're truly yourself, you attract the right people, and they come with a really, the right people really do come with a strong energy, an energy that you can really resonate and connect with. And that's how you build connections. It's putting yourself out there and being vulnerable. And that's when the people who are meant to be in your life come to your life. So that's my thought of today. And I'm going to try and do this every day, just talk in front of the camera, even if it's waffling. I'm going to aim to do it every night. I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe for the new podcast and for daily videos like this. Catch you guys.